Hey guys, so it is a little after 10 o'clock at night right now, and I was literally getting ready to go to bed, which is why my hair looks like a wreck. But I didn't post a video today and I really wanted to get one up, so I thought, why not do a really random late night Q&A. I actually picked up this face mask recently and it makes you look like a penguin. So I thought I would put on this face mask and make myself look like a penguin and answer some questions. I just asked everyone on Instagram for some questions, so they should be coming in right now. So I'm gonna go ahead, I do have this, maybe this will make my hair look a little bit better for this. We'll push it back out of my face. Oh yeah, that's much better. I look really good now. This is what I do on the internet. So let's go ahead and open up this penguin. Steve is right here. He thinks this is for him. Ellie thinks this is for her too because I'm sitting on the floor. You guys do definitely not want this. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's so gooey. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Okay, I'm just going to make a mess everywhere, and this is going to be terrifying. I've used like masks like this before, but never. Oh my God. Okay, let's try not to blind myself. Oh my God. It smells good, but this is what I do on the internet with my life. Okay. It's really cold. Okay. Do I look like a penguin? This is like what nightmares are made of. If anyone's afraid of penguins, I'm sorry. If you weren't afraid of penguins, you probably will be in 5 minutes. Okay, is that on there? I think it's good. Now I need to find something to wipe my hands off. If I can talk, I feel like I'm talking even more weird than normal. Okay, let's get to answering your guys' questions. Okay, so I didn't even think, of course, Face ID does not recognize me when I look like a penguin. That's odd. Okay, let's go to Instagram because that's where I asked for your guys' questions. The first question is, would you ever own a bird? I'm not gonna say I would never own a bird because every time I say I'll never own anything, it seems like I always get it. I hope you guys can understand me. Like, it sounds really weird to me. But I will say I don't have any plans on getting a bird. I like birds, but they're just not really an animal that like interests me as far as owning. I like seeing them out places and stuff, but I've done research on like a few different types of birds and I think they're cool, but I don't know. They're just not something that like is super interesting to me personally as far as keeping one as a pet. If I wait too long between questions, I'm gonna have to type in my passcode every single time because I'm a penguin. The next is, would you get any more pets if you could? Probably not right now. I know I say this all the time, but I think I have a good amount right now. Seriously, look at this. I am pretty busy with all my pets and everything, and I'm really happy with the amount I have right now. So I think I'm actually good. Where is your dream place to live? Probably anywhere that's paid off. I don't know. I've only lived in this house for a year. Definitely somewhere a little bit warmer. I live in Kansas and it gets pretty dang cold here in the winter. Luckily it hasn't got too cold yet this winter, but I know it's coming. Of course I am a penguin now, so maybe it won't be as bad. I don't want to live somewhere where would be a good place. Like, I don't want it to be super hot year round, but like I don't need tons of snow. I don't know, somewhere a little bit warmer, but not like super hot. If that exists, let me know and I'm gonna come there. The next question is, would you own more than one hamster at a time? I've owned, I think the most I've ever had at a time is 4 hamsters. And I've liked it in the past, but right now, probably not. I really like just having 1 hamster at a time now that I've branched out more and I have a lot of different pets. I really love all my pets, but I think it's really fun having like one of like a lot of different pets instead of having like 5 hamsters. It's fun having a hamster, a pair of gerbils, and like some reptiles. Just because for me personally, one of the funnest parts about owning pets is learning about like all their different needs and taking care of everyone like differently. So even though I really like a certain animal, that doesn't mean I want a ton of that certain animal. I would rather like learn about a few different animals and keep different animals, if that makes any sense. I feel like this is just like sliding down my face. Like I'm starting not to be able to see as much. This is terrifying. If you guys are still watching, why? Let's see. What usually inspires you for naming all your pets? I literally don't know. All my pet naming is super random. Like I have a dog named Steve. My snake actually doesn't have a name yet. I've had her for a few weeks now and I still haven't named her. I just can't think of anything good. In general, I don't really name pets after characters I like in movies or books or anything. It's usually completely random. So I don't really, it's usually just I'll sit there and just try to think of stuff. And the first thing that pops in my head that is kinda good, I try to see if it works. Usually it takes a long time. Obviously with my snake, it's taken a really long time, but I don't really have, like, I know some people use like Harry Potter names or Disney names or like Doctor Who names, but mine's completely random. Next is, have I ever seen a moose? Have I ever seen a moose in real life? I know I've seen elk like a few years ago when I went to Colorado. I don't think I've ever seen a moose in real life. I don't think. Don't hold me on that. Next is, would you rather never make a YouTube video again or never post on Instagram again? I would definitely, even though I love YouTube and Instagram, they're like my two favorite, I would definitely have to get rid of Instagram. I love making YouTube videos. Like, what else would I do at 10 o'clock on a Friday night if I couldn't put a penguin mask on my face and make videos for you guys? So I definitely think YouTube would be like the very last thing I gave up. Next is, will you be filming taming videos with Mr. Fluffy Butt? That's a question I get quite a bit because I've never actually done a taming video, and I know a lot of you aren't gonna like this answer, but probably not. I know a lot of people have super great taming videos already out there. I know Erin's Animal has like a taming series that she does, which is awesome. So honestly, I just usually like suggest people go watch those. My training is kind of like, I don't know, I don't want to say like all over the place, but it's a little sporadic. I don't like have set schedules like a lot of people do, but it works for me personally. But I don't feel like it's something that I feel comfortable like sitting down and trying to explain to people, because like I said, there are already some great videos out there, so I don't feel like I would really be able to add anything of value, and I don't want to make a video that doesn't really add value. I say that as I sit here with a penguin on my face. But I think some of you probably know what I mean. Like, I don't want to do a taming video that's just going to say the exact same things that you're going to hear from other people. So probably not a taming video with Mr. Fluffy Butt, but I will have some more videos with him coming up. Next is, will you ever get married? Probably not. How difficult is it to train a hamster to do tricks? I've never tried to get a hamster to do tricks. I'm guessing it might be a little difficult, but like some hamsters are super like food or treat motivated. So you might be able to get them to do like simple tricks, like maybe like jumping over like a little branch or something. But I don't know what tricks would you teach a hamster? If any of you teach your hamsters tricks, let me know down in the comments what your hamster can do. If I had to choose between a reptile or a mammal, which would it be in a specific animal? Without a doubt, I would choose a mammal because I would choose dogs. A lot of you know I do play favorites. My dogs are my favorite. A lot of people won't say they have a favorite or they won't admit they have a favorite. I'm not afraid to say it. I have a completely different bond with my dogs than I have with any of my other pets. I just feel like they're kind of on a different level. So I know some of you might not agree with that or think that's right, but I would definitely pick dogs because for me, they are the best. So this is going to be the last question because I think I've had this penguin on long enough, and if I keep it on any longer, I might literally turn into a penguin. I don't know how these things work. But the last question is going to be, will you stop YouTube within 5 years? If not, will you ever? I don't have any plans on stopping YouTube anytime in the foreseeable future. Of course, the internet is a really weird place, and who knows, YouTube might not even be around in 5 years. Hopefully it is. If it is, I should be here still. I really love making YouTube videos as a hobby. I would love to turn it into a job, but honestly, I don't think that's gonna happen, and I'm not mad about it because I do just love making videos for you guys. So I don't have any plans on quitting unless something like crazy would go on in my life or something which wouldn't allow me to do it. But right now I have to say that I'm really loving YouTube. I'm loving you guys, and so I don't have any plans on quitting. Okay, so that is going to be the last question. So let's peel this off. It's so cold. Like, that's terrifying. Like, I just want to like stick this up somewhere, like on someone's window outside, and just scare them. I don't know if, am I supposed to rub this in? I don't know, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this super random, weird, last minute penguin Q&A. If you did, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe down below if you haven't already. That way you don't miss my next super weird video, and I will see you guys next time.